YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to Bananas Epic Gaming, and today on Bananas Epic Gaming, we're back with another episode of Mind of a GM, and today we are the general manager of the Atlanta Falcons. This is, I believe, episode 8? Yeah, episode 8. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and here we go. So the Falcons have a little over 11 million. That's before the cap restructures and all that. So one of the first things I would do, I would restructure Matt Ryan, restructure Grady Jarrett, and restructure Jake Matthews. And then I would go through everybody. James Carpenter, I want to get younger on that side of the ball. Davidson can stay. Lindstrom can stay. Calvin Ridley, we don't know what's going on with him, so we got to take that into effect when we go into free agency. Gano, he can go. This guy can go. Lee Smith, he can go. Keith Smith, he can stay. All these guys. Hennessy can go. Shrayford can stay. He can go. 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 And he can go. Okay. So we didn't cut that many people. And now it's on to the re-signing. Up first is Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst, I want to make him a focal point of the offense. Him with Kyle Pitts will be tremendous for years to come. Okay, so we might need, let's try like $1 million extra. I think that should get it. At least a 4-year deal done. And it does. Cordarrelle Patterson. Cordarrelle. $2 million per 3 years. Okay. Dante Flowers. Let's do $2 million per 6 years. Okay. And Isaiah Oliver. $1.345 billion. For 3 years with 20% of that guaranteed. Okay, and AJ McCarron, let's try to bring him back. Let's do like $1 million per year for 2 years. Okay, he can go. Should we bring back Russell Gage? No, I don't think so. I mean, I would be okay with just replacing everybody else. Okay, let's do that. Okay, well, the first person I want to replace is, I want to get our running back, Chase Edmonds. Now, Chase Edmonds for like maybe $450 million. $4,500,000. I'm sorry. let's say 5 years. So I think that'll be like an instant accept. JuJu Smith-Schuster. Let's try like 8,700. 8,700,000. Let's do for like that for 5 years. Cam Robinson, $3 million per 3 years. Let's go get a partner. See, $450 per year. Edge rusher, 5 year. Maybe like double down on edge rusher. No. Connor Williams, yeah, let's give Connor Williams like $5 million per year. Marcus Mariota, that way if we draft a guy, he doesn't have to start right away. He can like just sit behind him and learn the playbook, learn from Matt Ryan. If Matt Ryan goes down, we have Marcus Mariota, and if he goes down, he can, our draft pick can play. And Terrell Edmonds, 5 year, 7,450. 745,000. Okay, everybody but Terrell Edmonds, Cam Robinson, and Edmonds. So, Terrell Edmonds, Cam Robinson, Chase Edmonds. Okay. Those are the guys I want to get. It's okay. This may be a little bit overpaying for him, but he's a somewhat young running back. So let's give him that. Terrell Edmonds, I say let's give him $8 million as well on a 5-year deal, and he gets 40% as well. And the O tackle, Teron Armstead, 3 years. Let's give him $6 million per year. 35%. Let's go down to Cam Robinson. Let's give him $5 million. Per 4 years. Okay. So we got 3, 4, 5. We don't know what's happening with Ridley, so we got basically got 4 wide receivers. I'm gonna draft one, that's for sure. But we need somebody like Kirk. Christian Kirk on this team. Being like number 3 and number 4. And then being the punt returner. That would be good value. Everybody. Okay, Cam Robinson said yes, except for he got an extra year. He got a 4-year, $5 million per year. So I gotta go after Edmonds. And we got Kirk as well. On a 4-year, $445 million per year. Okay. So Edmonds and at least Edmonds and let's see. Okay. Everybody said yes. So we got 2 running backs. So our running back is set. Edmonds got a 4-year. How much is he? 9,450 per year. James Conner got a 5-year 7,450,000. 7,450,000. Alright, so I just want to get Terrell Edmonds. Am I about to pay this man $11 million a year? For 6 years. Yep. He got paid $11 million per year. He got a 6-year deal worth $11 million. This is a pretty good free agency haul for the Falcons. They got Hayden, Hurst, Cordarrelle, Patterson, Dante Jr., Isaiah Oliver, Chase Edmonds, JuJu Smith-Schuster, Cam Robertson, Haason Reddick, Marcus Mariota, Connor Willams, Terrell Edmonds, Kirk, and James Conner. That if you are a Falcons fan and this is what your free agency looks like, you should be really happy. Now let's go look at the DBs. Let's try to get like one decent DB. Let's say at a decent age, like J.C. Jackson. If we can get J.C. Jackson for like $6 million a year for 5 years, free agency's over. J.C. Jackson, defensive back, a 5-year, $6 million per year. Now the NFL draft. Now this is a good free agency. I like it. I know I said free agency would be done, but I'm going to try to get like another DB. Because that glitch happened. Okay, there we go. Levi Wallace, DB, for $6 million per year. Okay, now our free agency, we're done. We have a little over $19 million left. And I would say that this DB, this class is good. Now let's get into the draft. 7 rounds. Let's put that in the middle. Care for perfect value more. And yeah, I want them to go off drafting, so there's not like random players getting drafted. That don't make sense. Okay, so we got pick boom. Okay, I'll take that. The Commanders trade with ATL And we get 11, 43, 113, and 189. Okay. I would not be upset if we traded one more time. So we're picking at pick 15. We're gonna take, so with the 15th overall pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Jameson Willams, wide receiver out of Alabama. I would have taken Drake London, who's my number one wide receiver in the class, but he got taken. And I wanted to get more picks. Dang. The QB I wanted is gone. Okay, so I can still take my QB. With the 40th pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, the Falcons select Myjai, Sanderw, edge rusher out of Cincinnati. Now, Sanderw, he's one of my top ranked. Yes, okay. Defensive ends, and I'm happy that we get him. And with the 43rd pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, the Falcons select Carson, strong QB out of Nevada. Now, Carson Strong goes here, and the Falcons get their QB of the future. Somebody they can look to take the place of Matt Ryan. And with the 51st pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Kyler Gordon, defensive back out of Washington. Now, I like this pick right here. Gordon is a tremendous DB, so this is a tremendous value at 51. And with the 58th pick, we're back on the clock. I just want to check something real quick. Okay. And with the 58th pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Brian Asamoah, linebacker out of Oklahoma. The Falcons are making a run at adding playmakers because they want to get back to the playoffs. And if they keep on adding talent like this, I don't see anybody being able to stop them, really. So we got Gage, Dortch, Gates and Dortch, Chris and Kirk, JuJu, Cordarrelle, Patterson. So with the 72nd pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Abraham Lucas, tackle, Washington State. This is depth right here. I would have taken the guard, but I think we're okay in guards. We can just move people around if we need to. Now at 110, we can take the guard that we wanted. So with the 110th pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Dylan Parham, offensive guard out of Memphis. Kobe Bryant got selected. Dang. And with the 113th pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, the Falcons select Neil Ferrell, defensive tackle out of LSU. I know we're going to have to make some cuts, but those cuts can be like players that aren't really that good. Like the players that we brought in won't get cut. Maybe some of the players that have been just average. And at the 121st pick, we're on the back on the clock, and we're going to add to this offensive line, and we're going to take Marquise Hayes, guard, Oklahoma. Or we can easily make some trades. You can trade like Jake Matthews to the Cardinals or to the Bengals for picks for next year. We can trade like maybe a DB, a wide receiver. So we can make trades. So trades will happen. And at the 149, we're back on the clock. And we're going to get somebody named Jermaine Ford, running back out of Cincinnati. And the odd man out I see being the running back that we had on the roster. And I can see it's maybe, because we're more than likely going to trade Calvin Ridley in my mind. Calvin Ridley will be out of Atlanta before the start of the season. Which is why I want to go JuJu and Chris and Kirk. And we signed Cordarrelle, Patterson. And at 186, let's just take Luke Fronter, center, Kentucky. He's a good center, and he always falls to the late rounds. I don't know why. Up next, we have us beefing up that defensive line again, and C is taking C.J. White, D tackle, Georgia Southern. And not to mention that we have a really good tight end that we drafted. I believe he plays for them. Yeah, we have a really good tight end that we drafted last year. We're back on the clock at 2:17. This is one of our last picks of the draft. And like, see, guys like this, I don't see making the roster. I can see them being on practice squad. And it's going to be another offensive lineman and Eric Swinson. Tackle out of Oklahoma. And I picked 225. I'm going to have us go take another DB. And it's going to be Isaac Taylor Stewart, DB, USC. Let me know what you think I did, how I did in the comments. Please be sure to like and subscribe and tap that little bell on that YouTube app so you never miss an upload. And we'll be back tomorrow with the next theme. I know I did double uploads the day before. Yesterday. And I hope you guys like that. It seemed like most of you did. So I may be doing double uploads some days. I'm Jordan, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's run through it. We traded down twice. Got Jameson, Willams, Myjai, Sanders, Carson Strong, and Kyle Gordon. All first-round talent-worthy people. Then we got Brian Asamoah, linebacker. We got Abraham Lucas and Dylan Parham to beef up that offensive line, along with Marquise Hayes. We got Neil Ferrell Jr. to beef up the defense. We got a fourth-string running back, because I don't see the Smith guy, I think that's his name, making the roster. Luke Frutner, I can see being maybe a backup. CJ White, he may be a backup. And the other two guys, I can see honestly being on the practice squad. Let me know how you think I did in the comments. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.